Hello, welcome back to CoastersChat podcast. This is our episode for February. So we're just going to look back at the month, preview Saturday's game in particular, and look ahead to the games ahead. Hope you enjoy. Hello, welcome to the CoastersChat podcast for February. It's just me and Freddy this week. So hello, Freddy.
Hello, Calum. How you doing?
Good, thanks. So without further ado, I think we should get straight into it. So there's the obvious thing to go through first: the disappointment of Tuesday's postponement. Did you have got to the ground by the time they'd called it off, Freddy?
Yeah, it was. Well, in my opinion, it was unplayable. Notts County's manager even said it was unplayable. There was a massive patch in the pitch. It was just soggy, whatever, and it was just unplayable in my opinion.
Yeah, from seeing the images online, I think had they played on it, I think it'd been quite disruptive to the play because obviously there's no bounce on that area of the pitch. Look, I'm back now because obviously that game didn't go ahead. The Dover game I thought was poor. We took the lead obviously through Tom Walker, but I think as soon as their third goal went in, we just collapsed.
Yeah.
It's disappointing. You carry on.
Yeah, I was at the game obviously and travelled 7 hours to go there, and it's kind of disappointing that we paid that money just to see that. But in the first 10 minutes, 20 minutes, dominant. We just had the ball, just getting used to it. But after 40 minutes, well, just under 40 minutes, he scored a very jammy goal, just scrambled in the box. And I think it was Effiong just poked it in.
It was Dominic Polion, I believe.
Yeah, that was it.
First one.
He just popped it in, and then second goal, I forgot who gave the penalty away, just a bit of a silly challenge, and 2-1 at half time, so it was a bit disappointing.
Yeah. Look at Ini Effiong, he always scores against us. Look back to last season, he scored a late double to give the 3 points, and he scored a hat-trick the other Saturday. It's overall, yeah, you do feel a sense of frustration. I think scoring goals were fine. You look in our all our games in February that we played, apart from Saturday that we played so far, we've scored in, which is what can be said from all the other teams that are in and around us in the relegation battle. Now have a look at that Eastleigh game. That was
that was disappointing as well.
And again we gave away a penalty. I think it's a bit of a concern that we're giving away so many penalties, isn't it?
Yeah, it's stupid. We give 2 or 3 on against Dover and then one against Eastleigh.
Yeah.
I think it's just standing off a bit and not going straight in. That's why there's so much space in between the back line, and it was just getting exposed all the time. And you could really see it against Dover how they just picked you off straight away.
Yeah.
And even Eastleigh in the second half when propped to Mr. Sitter, but it's just how it is, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Eastleigh game we had a 2-goal lead and squandered it for a point. You could say point gained, but looking in the table now, well, what?
8 points.
9
points off.
9.
Yeah. 8 off Chesterfield, and then 9 points off Maidenhead United.
And yeah. So before that Eastleigh game, we had the FA Trophy game. Now, a bit of a trend is starting to appear in the FA Trophy this season that we're performing brilliantly in the FA Trophy, but as soon as we turn over to the league, it's
terrible.
Yeah, I think Saturday in the FA Trophy against Harrogate, it'll be a really interesting matchup because you don't know Harrogate. Well, they are challenging at the top. They're probably gonna change it round.
Yeah, I think they'll only put half side out. I think really, and we'll put our full team out. They're currently second in the table and still 5 points trailing behind Barrow. So I'm tipping them to go just come over Barrow. I think Barrow will slip at the end of the season.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I hope so as well.
But yeah, as I was saying in the FA Trophy, I think we need to take some of the confidence like that. Like
Yeah.
on our website here at wearefylde, I wrote an article saying that confidence, we need to take it from our trophy displays. For scoring four
Yeah.
goals, for scoring 4 goals in a game in the FA Trophy on average, then we need to start taking some of that confidence because we know we can score.
Yeah, it's just when we played Southport on the Saturday, we were supposed to play Notts County I think it was during the week, wasn't it?
Yeah, yes.
And that would have given a bit of confidence. We could have maybe got a draw or even a win out of that game.
Yeah.
So it's a bit unfortunate that it's been called off that many times. So
we'd have carried we certainly probably would have carried the momentum into that game.
Yeah, I was just talking about that, and about the Dorking game as well. We played the first 20 minutes a bit shaky. Jameson giving the ball away too many times. It's really cost us this season a couple of times, Jameson. And then in the second half, we kind of turned it on its head and we just pounded them. Sheldon Green made a good impact. I think he got an assist. So yeah, that's what I think about the FA Trophy.
Yeah, and well, back to the first day of February. Started with a loss to Boreham Wood. Disappointment yet again for the same time.
Yeah.
With some poor goals that we gave away.
Yeah, it's usually just the midfield. We get beaten too easily, and then their striker, I forgot his name. He's number 10, and it wasn't Adi Yusuf. I remember it wasn't. He just kept running through. He just kept barging Neil Burton, which is a bit weird when he's about 5'5". So it's just a bit of discipline.
Yeah. So that's all our games in February. Disappointment is, I think, the summary we can use for it.
Yeah, I'd agree.
To say we've only got 1 point from the whole month, and I think looking at that alone, I think we have reason to be worried.
Yeah, it's coming a concern now that we're going to go down, but we've still got to keep believing. There's still how many games left? There's still about 10 games left that are all probably could be win. If we win 9 games, we could just be flying. We could be mid-table.
Yeah, well, look,
that's what we need.
In the run, you look at some of the games. Tuesday the 10th of March, Stag and Red. Saturday the 14th of March, Aldershot. Tuesday 17th, Sutton, and then Saturday the 21st is Chorley, then Tuesday the 24th, Maidenhead. All teams that are, apart from Sutton, I think, who are towards the lower end of the table.
Yeah.
I think
Sutton the 16th, and then Dagenham Redbridge the 19th, Chorley the 24th, and then Maidenhead 20th, and then Aldershot at 14th. So
yeah. So let's now have a bit of a preview towards Saturday's game against Harrogate Town. So what do you think for score-wise?
I think that it'll be a completely different game. I think that we'll probably be all over them in the first half an hour or so, and it will just turn in the second half, I think, and they might score 1 or 2. I'm probably going to go with a Harrogate 2-1.
Yeah, I don't know if you've announced whether it has to be decided on Saturday or not yet. As you're listening to this, we are recording this on Thursday night. So maybe I think that 2-2, and then if it has to be decided, I think it'll go to penalties. But I won't want to call it on penalties.
Yeah, it's a tough one that I wouldn't like to call it as well.
Yeah. Then, on looking ahead to March, we start next Saturday with a home game against Solihull Moors.
Oh, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
Very tough game. Solihull currently sitting in 8th, just outside the playoffs on goal difference.
Yeah.
They got 5 worse than Notts County. Solihull should be a difficult game. They have an incredibly physical side. I think we can remember that from the FA Trophy, not the FA Trophy, the playoff semi-final from last year. Look at players like Belanta, incredibly physical.
Yeah.
But not Belanta even. People like Blissett. He's got football
Yeah,
experience.
I hate to play against him. They've got a good manager as well. They've added Shan as manager from West Brom. Jimmy Shan is a new manager. On 12th February they appointed him.
Yeah, but as I was saying, Balanta, I got them mixed up because on the 22nd, look at that, Dagon Red. They beat Solihull 2-0.
That was shocking. That's pretty poor
result.
from yeah.
But you just makes you think, why can't we do the same?
Yeah, it's with every game now that we've got. I think every game in March it's possible to win. It's a must win as well. And we've obviously got Hartlepool at the end of the month. We'll just see the return of Dave Challoner. And I think I've heard reports that we're getting not reports. I've heard things about getting the In Charlie We Trust banner out and maybe giving it to the Hartlepool fans, but we don't know yet.
Yeah, I have to say though, I think he went too soon, did Challoner.
Yeah, I think he just should have stuck it out.
Because
maybe a couple more results didn't go the way, then he would have gone.
Yeah, as well, you have to look at the service he gave to the club as well. Like, he got sacked on the 12th of October, I believe. Look at that, literally, not even 6 months earlier, we were at Wembley with the FA Trophy in our hands.
Yeah, it's a madness what's happened, really. That's how I'm going to describe it as this season.
Yeah, I think some of the Fylde fans, we were getting a bit too. We thought just because we'd come so close and we'd signed players like Coslow, Williams, like some of the best players from the previous season, we thought this would be our year.
Yeah, Coslow's not lived up to the hype, really. He's not. When he came, I think he came on against Dover and he just for the last 5 minutes and he was just poor, really poor.
Yeah.
Gives the ball away. It's just a bit of a waste, really, of space.
And we have seen a bit of couple times this season. He has got a bit of attitude. You look at the Barrow game at home, and you look at the spitting incident against Ebbsfleet that gave him a 6-game ban.
He deserves it though. That's the thing.
And then after that tough Solihull game, we got a run of Tuesday Saturday.
Oh no.
And some in that time frame, some of the games are absolutely crucial. Dagon Red on the 10th of March, then Aldershot, then Sutton, then Chorley, then Maidenhead.
Can't wait for Chorley.
Yeah. You look at also, and this is with Maidenhead as well. You look on Tuesday when we should have been playing. Ebbsfleet go there, they win. It's a crazy league, isn't it?
Yeah, Chesterfield beat Ebbsfleet 3-0, I believe, as well. So it's that could have been 3-0 Ebbsfleet on another day, but you never know.
Yeah. In hindsight, I think that Chesterfield result we got at the end of January was pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good performance second half.
Wrexham, who managed to get themselves out of the bottom a bit, they beat them.
Yeah, 3-2 at Mill Farm. I didn't go to that game. Unfortunately, I was ill.
Yeah. But yeah, we look at this is some of the other teams we went down there with. Earlier in the season, we beat. Look at Ebbsfleet earlier in the season 1-0.
Yeah, Danny Rowe penalty. 5 minutes.
Chorley was a 0-0.
Unlucky game that. Yeah. Kurt missed 2 sitters.
Yeah, Dagon Red, we won 3-0 at home.
Yeah, return of Alex Reid as well. Not the return. His return to us. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he should get a good ovation from the travelling support.
Yeah.
Mind you, anyone, I'll say to anyone listening, anyone who goes to Dagon Red next Tuesday, fair play, because it's heck of a trip on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, I would have gone if it was on a Saturday, but obviously we've got school and things like that, so it's unfortunate, because I'm going to most away games now, so...
Yeah. Well, you look at how tight the table is. Chesterfield on 40, Sutton, who are Chesterfield 21st, Sutton who are 16th, they're only 4 points ahead. There's 2 teams on 42, 2 teams on 41 points. It'll be interesting to see how the relegation battle plays out.
Yeah, thing is, well, it's just how we've deteriorated during the season, to be honest. about 10 games, 11 games in, we were sitting just mid-table and in our business, and we've just gone down, 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 down.
Yeah, and a lot of people are saying like we've got 2 games in hand on the Maidenhead. Games in hand are only good if you win them. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the only thing that happens really. But if we do win them 2 games in hand, it is crucial. That is very crucial, because then we will be
propel them up the table.
Many points.
It would propel them up the table, points wise. So after that, she's that chip to Dagon Red. It's Aldershot, a game that we won earlier in the season.
Yeah, it was the first game of the season actually, wasn't it? I think.
Neil Byrne header, Danny Rowe penalty.
What, 2-0, wasn't it?
2-1,
I remember that.
I believe.
I think it was on BT Sport that as well, actually. I think it was.
Oh no, that was the Eastleigh game.
Yeah, that was it. Jordan Williams banger.
Yeah. And then we got another trip to London on a Tuesday night. Sutton, yet again, fair play to any fans that go to that.
Would go, but it's on a Tuesday.
Yeah. And then we've got the Chorley away game, which is
there's gonna be a good. Yeah.
That's massive.
Yeah, probably one of our biggest games this season, and there'll be a good away following for that game, seeing as though Chorley's only 40 minutes away. I think we're maybe close to selling out that away stand, but that would be a good day, I think, in my opinion.
Well, I can remember the the last time we went Chorley away. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. 3-1 was the final score. Made even sweeter that it was on New Year's Day 2017 in our promotion season. On Boxing Day, Chorley had come to us and beat us 2-0. And yeah, we just went, and there was a lot of incidents that day. Chorley scored 20 seconds after half time, and then headers from Dom Collins, who's a living legend for that header, and Dan Bradley had given us the lead before a serious injury to former Fylde striker Marcus Carver. Play was stopped for around 60 minutes before in stoppage time. A late goal, and I can remember is that Andy Bond was involved, because for the previous season he'd been on loan at Chorley, so he milked it out to the Chorley fans, which fair play to him.
Yeah, he's been doing well. I've not really heard a lot of him, but York have been doing good, so that's all that matters really. Become a couple of our old players, so I'd say that. But look at the league table, it's just shocking, really. We've only won 7 games all season. We've drawn 11. 11 of those games we could have won, in my opinion. Yeah. We've lost 15 games. It's just
frustrating.
We've conceded 57, and the goal difference is -17, so it's just shocking.
Yeah, I say in that game Andy Bond was involved. Andy Bond scored that goal. Did he? Yeah. And talking of Andy Bond, he's a real miss, I think.
Yeah, I do as well. It's just his goal against, who was it last season?
Harrogate.
That was it.
That was a really important goal, and he scored from the halfway line against Solihull.
Yeah, it's just a big miss in my opinion. And the number 6 shirt. Who's got the number 6 shirt now?
Alex Whitmore.
That's it. I'd rather give it to Bond, to be honest.
Yeah. I think a lot of us were saying. I can remember. Oh, he passes it back all the time. His work rate was brilliant, and to let him go, I think was a real. Yeah,
to the league below as well. When we could have took him up to the League 2 of us.
But we say he has gone to York now, and contributing with York's good run of form is Kurt Willoughby, who has returned to the side.
Yeah, I saw him the other night walking down to training facilities.
The loan for Kurt, I think, has been a good idea. It's got him backfiring again, which can only benefit him, bringing it back to us and getting a good goal scoring run going.
Yeah, it's been immense for York. Just 3 goals in 4 games, something like that. When he's banging them in every game at FC United, who are actually doing all right at the moment. FC United.
Yeah, and another player out on loan is Scott Duxbury, but he's Chorley, so we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, he's not allowed to play against us as well, is he?
Yeah, that's good. As we've seen, the run of fixtures continue. 4th of April, Ebbsfleet away.
That's crucial.
That is.
Is that a Saturday game?
Yeah, Saturday game.
Yeah, I'll be going to that.
And then I think our final day could be quite tricky.
Who's it?
Bromley, who
Oh,
they've fallen off the pace a bit in the past few weeks.
Yeah, they have. They're still ninth. They're still
hanging on in.
A point off the playoffs.
But
they're just outside.
The form of late hasn't been great.
Yeah, they've lost 2, drawn 2. Well, they've lost 4 and drawn 1 in the last 5 games, which is very poor.
It's pretty much it's not identical to our form, but
yeah, we've
lost,
drawn, that's ours. And looking at the top half of the table here, Stockport are lingering there just outside the playoffs. Literally, it's Notts County just edging them on goal differences. They're edging Solihull, Bromley, and Stockport. Hartlepool are only 2 points off the playoffs, remember, and Barnet. So Barnet 3, but it's very tight.
You also have to look at Ebbsfleet's form. They've won 3 of the last 5, lost the other, and lost 1 and drawn the other.
Yeah, they're starting to pick up. I think that if you just keep drawing, and I think they might stay up Ebbsfleet.
Yeah.
I've got a thing as well that I need to share with you all. So I have restarted my fan account. Well, not fan account. My account is Filed Home and Away because AFC Foundation is just not working. And I texted Nathan Ashmore the other day. Right, I said to him, "Why didn't you come to Filed?" And he said, "Football's a crazy game." So that could be a hint. You never know.
Yeah, I think consider. He was at Ebbsfleet, of course, last season. Given the goings on that happened there, the mass exodus that happened because of the troubles with the owner, Nuffield. If you're listening, I'd say if you want to learn more about that, go over to YouTube channel of Nathan Holt. So United vlogger, he had a video up and explained it pretty well what happened. That they they got rid of most of the playing staff at the end of last season.
Yeah, they absolutely were doing brilliant when we were in our first season of our National League campaign when they played. They just slightly missed out
on the Wembley trip.
Aldershot, yeah.
They beat Aldershot on penalties and then.
Oh yeah. They just missed out on Wembley.
Yeah, they lost to Tranmere in the semi-final. I think after extra time.
It's stupid that we beat them 6-7, 7-1, something like 5-1 it was,
Aldershot, Aldershot, Macclesfield.
Tranmere as well.
Yeah, 5-2. I think a lot of people are comparing that we're down here to our first season National League North. We weren't here at that stage in the season. At that stage of the season we were mid-table solid, but I think the form has to pick up. That's the bottom line. The form needs to pick up, otherwise.
Gone.
Yeah. Yeah, look at Ebbsfleet last season. They just missed out on the playoffs by 1 place.
Yeah, when we were in there.
Yeah.
But think about it, last season. Anyone could have finished first. Anyone could have finished second. Anyone could have finished third.
Yeah.
So it's just unfortunate.
Yeah. In the end, I thought Leyton Orient were worthy champions.
Yeah, it's sad that Justin Edinburgh obviously passed away, but things obviously happen, but it's pretty sad.
And they're doing quite well in League One. They aren't as some people may have thought they might be. They're not battling at the bottom of the table.
I'm happy for them.
They're in the bottom half, but I think they're stable for the next season.
Yeah, I think Stevenage will go down.
18th with a gap of I think 17 to the Stevenage in last.
At least Bury are getting put back in, aren't they?
The fans group. That's what I was going to discuss. That how brilliant it is for Bury to get back in. They've applied for the North West Counties Football League place.
Which is just one below hashtag United, apparently, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, at that stage,
Which,
of course, it is regionalised. So they'll be up in the North West Counties Football League, of course, with hashtag United being like the Essex Senior League. I think it's good for football as well. But you see,
yeah,
I think it's good for young fans to see with their own right, because obviously, like parents, grandparents will know about what happened with AFC Wimbledon.
yeah. But the only thing that's just a bit sad is that they're not allowed to play Gig Lane because if someone still owns it, apparently, something
Yeah,
like that.
Steve Dale, I think, still owns it,
So
which is a
it's
shame.
just if they played there, it'd just be just amazing, really.
Yeah, I think they haven't released what ground they're going to be playing at next season, but it's looking likely that it's going to be at Radcliffe FC.
Yeah, I'm looking at the league table now still, and it's just stupid that we see ourselves in this position. But I'm also looking at top table. This is how tight the league is. Aldershot are in 14th and 46, and Notts County are on 7th and 51. So it's a mix and match.
It's you can't call it at this stage.
Mm.
To say that there's only 10 points, there's only 11 points separating the playoffs and the relegation.
It's stupid.
Yeah. So is there anything else you want to add, just generally in football that's happened this week?
Yeah, City beat Madrid maybe.
Yes.
Let's throw that one in there. That's good for English, and that obviously after the UEFA
ruling
thing. So I'm happy about that. Obviously,
yeah.
season.
It was a good game. I thought De Bruyne had a good game.
Yeah, it is weird. I think how he approached the game, how Gabriel Jesus was playing left wing back in the first half, and De Bruyne was playing as a central forward. So
yeah,
good tactical from Pep. Jim Bentley should turn into Pep? I think. Looks like him.
Yeah. Just going back to our fixtures, the April fixture. April, of course, is our last month. So the fixtures in April are pretty. Our last couple of fixtures are pretty difficult. Start with on Good Friday, Harrogate away. Easter Monday, Halifax at home. Saturday the 18th of April, Woking away, and then Bromley at home on the final day.
Oh no, that's just going to be mental if Bromley we score in the 98th minute to stay up. That's
Yeah. So after all that's happened this month, who would you give your player of the month to?
I'm still going on to Nick Horton. You know, he didn't play against Dover, but he's just when he's played, he's been brilliant. And maybe Montrose, but I'm still going to go for Horton because it's start of the month.
Yeah.
So
I would probably give it to either. I think Tom Walker had a good month.
Oh yeah, Tom Walker. Yeah.
But I think a player that always should, and I think we have to give him a special mention here. Ryan Croasdale. He gives 110% every game. Yeah, I don't think I've never seen him not try.
Yeah, he's just when he came over to me, he was when we played Dover. He was still smiling. All of them were angry, and he's a private man, and he's just a brilliant guy.
Yeah, he's a local lad as well.
Yeah, but came through Preston.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was born in Lancashire somewhere.
Yeah, so it's good to have that just there.
I think, you look at, Lancaster is born in. James Cragen is currently out on loan. He was born in Preston.
He's at Arbroath.
Jamie Proctor was born in Preston. I think it's good to have local talent. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Jameson's from Liverpool, I think, isn't he?
Yeah.
Or so is Berkey. It's within our whatever it is.
We have a lot of local players.
Yeah, not near London, but also how you said at the end, do you want to add anything? I'm going to add in a couple of loan signings that I think 2 loans that we could have got through. So first one, if we didn't get Proctor, I would have said Devante Rodney from Salford City.
Yeah.
He was on loan at before Stockport.
I think he's on. Yeah. I talking of Devante Rodney, I can remember a couple of years ago he played for Hartlepool and he scored against us in the last minute.
Yeah,
3-3 draw.
and as well, got another one. He plays for Dover now. He came on in the last 10 minutes. Adi Yusuf.
Yeah, Adi Yusuf, he's a class player. I've seen him play.
Yeah, he scored in pre-season against us for Blackpool.
For Blackpool. But I think he's a class player. He's played quite across non-league. He's played for Oxford, Solihull.
But he's even played for Tanzania, which is just mental as well.
Tanzania,
Think about it. Yeah, with Samata, 3 plays for Aston Villa.
Yeah. Right, I think that's everything. We've covered everything we want to. So, thank you for listening. Thank you, Freddy.
It's a pleasure, as always.
So yeah, thank you for listening to February's episode of CoastersChat. And yeah, see you next time.